If I am not retaining my length, then what am I doing on YouTube telling people to retain their length? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel once again. Thank you for joining me in today's video. If you're new here, I am Maggie and I create content around hair growth, hair care tips, and everything that you need to know about your hair. Here to join the family, please click the subscription button. Today on this video, we're going to be talking about things I hate about my hair. This is just going to be a video to encourage someone out there who has been struggling to maintain their hair, trying to retain the length. This is to tell you that it's not always as easy as it seems. On the days when you feel discouraged, just love your hair and continue to push on. The first thing I hate about my hair is that my scalp is very sensitive. That I have a baby scalp, a very sensitive scalp, and it's very annoying. It's very annoying, the fact that it reacts to every single thing that goes on it. And this is why it's actually very difficult most times for me to go to hairdressers to make my hair, because I learned it at a very young age that I'm not like every other person. My scalp is very sensitive. The styles that a little girl can do comfortably, I will be in that same position and I will just feel like crying. Like I just have to like most times hold myself because I feel like I'm old enough to, you know, not do that. Most times I can't stand it. I just feel like, oh this. I mean, I come across friends of mine, those ones that I have the opportunity to make their hair once in a while, maybe my roommate or thereabouts, and most times when I make their hair, I'm always like being very careful because I know the pain I go through when someone makes my hair. And I always ask them the question that I hope it's not paining you, hope it's not paining you, and then they'll be like, no Maggie, your hand is very soft, in fact I feel like going to sleep, your hand is very relaxing. And I'm like, wow, if I were to be in your shoe, it doesn't matter if the hand is soft or not, it's actually going to pain me because I have a very sensitive scalp. And that is why most times I just make my hair, oh my god, I have a very full hair. I know it's kind of a blessing, but most times I feel like it's a punishment. Though it's beautiful when I make my hair and I flaunt my hair in the picture, people are always like, wow, your hair is full. They don't actually know what I go through when it's time for me to take down my protective style or when it's time for me to install a new style. That is another shortcoming for me, though it's a blessing, but at the same time it's a challenge for minimal relaxed hair products out there. I mean, if you are a natural person, you get to have a lot of brand of natural hair products to pick from, but if you're a relaxed person, you are kind of limited to products to use. The only product I think a relaxed person can use that is very popular here in Nigeria is Mega Growth and Dark and Lovely. Apart from these two brands, I don't think there is any other brand. Though Mega Growth has helped me over the years, but right now I don't think it's helping me, which is why I have to make use of their products, adding other herbs to it in order to get what I want. Because right now I'm in between natural hair and relaxed hair. I am no longer just dealing with relaxed hair, I am dealing with natural hair, so I am kind of in between, and it's very hard for me to get products that will meet me in between because I'm unable to find one. I'm actually working on getting my own brand soon, though because of shortage of fund and shortage of material I have not gotten there yet, but we're going to get there soon so that I can also grace products for people like me who are in between, not just for the relaxed people or for the natural people, a product that everybody can use. The fact that I have to deal with the new growth a lot. I tend to struggle a lot dealing with my new growth. I mean, I retouch my hair and 2 months later, I'm already experiencing this coily hair coming out of my scalp. That is my new growth, and it's very difficult to deal with because I am not a natural person. But because I want to stretch my relaxer in order to prevent relaxer overlapping on the day of retouching my hair, I have to stretch it for like 7 months. If you were a natural person, you won't actually know which one is new growth or old hair because everything is actually the same texture. And I noticed that my scalp tends to get a lot more sensitive when I'm dealing with new growth. Even when I make my hair myself, it itches me for like 3 days because of the hair has just been braided. So it's just like there's this thing that always alerts my scalp that a new hair has been done. Go and itch her, go and itch. It tends to get very difficult to deal with your hair when you are stretching your relaxer, and that is one annoying thing that I hate about my hair. The rules are just too much. When you want to grow your hair to turn out healthy, the rules are just too much. Most times I just can't stand this. I wake up in the morning, most times very early in the morning, like 1 a.m 2 a.m in the morning, and I can feel this heat down my scalp, but then I want to go back to sleep and I want to remove my bonnet, but I can't do that because I don't have a certain pillowcase, and I'm always scared because if I should remove my bonnet, I'm going to wake up the next morning and I don't even know what is going to happen to my hair. But because I just want to keep up with the routine and keep up with the rules, don't go to sleep without your bonnet. Another one is make sure to pack your hair. Don't let your hair down, because when you let it down, it drags on your clothes like the way it's down right now. Once I'm done with this video, I'm just going to pack my hair up, like hold it at the back and make sure it's not touching my clothes at all, like it's not touching my neck, because it gets dry down here, and that is one of the things that causes split ends. And when we have split ends, now we have to trim it off, and when we keep trimming our hair off, our hair that is meant to, the length we are supposed to retain, we are going to be breaking them off just to make sure that the rest of them are protected. So that's one of the rules, that the rules are just too much. Like you have to deep condition, you have to moisturize your hair at least once in 3 days, you have to oil your scalp. Sometimes I get frustrated, to be honest with you. I know I come here and I preach to you, you have to do this, you have to do that, but to be honest with you, there are days I go about a week without even moisturizing my hair, and then it just keeps nagging itself. You have not moisturized your hair, you have not moisturized your hair, you have to moisturize your hair. Most times I just ignore, but when I remember the love I have for this hair, I just have to keep moving. So that's one thing. Don't think it's easy when people come and they give you those rules. I've followed the rules that it has become a lifestyle, that if I don't do it, like if I miss a step, I'm always conscious about it. Like I don't forget, though most times I might want to brush it over my shoulder, but it always comes screaming in my ear that something supposed to be done that has not been done. So it has become a lifestyle that is very difficult to let go of, and that is why I keep telling people that consistency is the key. The moment you keep practicing it, that's the moment you get to get used to it, and it becomes a lifestyle. And when it becomes a lifestyle, it becomes something that you cannot do without. So now you can see that it's not actually that difficult, even though most times, some days it might seem difficult because we are dealing with other life issues, so we might not have that patience with the hair. But you just, the breakage is real. It's real, guys. It happens to every single one of us. It happens to everybody. In as much as I am now being more conscious, unlike I was like 5 years ago when I just started this relaxed hair journey. In as much as I'm being more conscious right now, and it feels like I know what I am doing most of the time. To be honest with you, I don't know what I am doing most of the time. I get very scared, like when I'm taking down my protective style and I can sense the breakage. I'm just like, God, please, I need to retain this length. If I am not retaining my length, then what am I doing on YouTube telling people to retain their length? That can be very annoying because breakage prevents you from retaining your length. These are the things I hate about my hair, and this video, like I said from the beginning, is just to encourage you out there who is trying to get her hair to a certain length. To be honest with you, it's not easy for us hair YouTubers who come to put you through on how to help you bounce your hair back to a healthy state. It's not easy for us. We also struggle. Sometimes I feel like giving up. Most times I just feel like I should just take a scissors and just end it off, so I can just sleep without a bonnet and wake up in the morning and just run water through my hair. Just let my hair be for once. but then I remember the love that I have for the hair, and I remember how far that I have come. You can also join me in the comment section. Tell me what you think you hate about your hair. Tell me how you have been able to cope with these factors, how you have been able to overlook these factors and still love your hair at the end of the day. And if this video has been of help or encouragement to you in any way, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you have watched this video to this point and you are yet to join the family, what are you waiting for? Don't forget to love your hair. Till meet again, guys. Bye bye.